I'm Paulo Fonseca, and I will speak about the evolutions of my teams, Shakhtar Donetsk and Roma. Let's start with Shakhtar. In Shakhtar, we play in the system 4-2-3-1. Piatov like goalkeeper. Here normally Darius Serna. Central defenders Krivtsov or Ordets. Here Rakitsky. Like left back Ismaili. The two midfielders, normally Fred and Stepanenko. Here sometimes also play Malichev or Alan Patrick. Like a wingers, Marlos on the right, Bernard on the left. Like number 10, normally Tyson, but Tyson sometimes play also in the left, and we play here many times with Kovalenko. Like a striker, normally Facundo Ferreira. So in Shakhtar, like in every my teams, I want to dominate the games. I want to have the ball. So start to build up is very important for me. We gave a lot of freedom to the right back and the left back, Dario and Ismaili, and we start to build up with the three. Because the other teams normally press with the striker and the number 10. Our wingers play inside all the time inside, and because we want to have Ismaili and Dario high in the pitch, many times we want to have advantage here. If they have two players, normally Stepanenko enter between the central defenders. We have Fred and come down also our number 10. So the intention was to have advantage here, and Stepanenko enter many times in the middle of the central defenders. Sometimes we make the same with three, but Stepanenko come or in the right or in the left, and we start to build in the same way all the time. The other midfielders all in the same line. Why? Because our main goal offensively is to win the space here between lines, and to have here Fred and Tyson. When Stepanenko enter here, we want to attract these midfielders. For after we find a way to find these players. If the other teams close the space inside, for don't allow to enter here, we have all the time these two men free. But the main intention is to attract here these players, to have advantage here for to have this place, and after we attack the defensive line of the opponents. The way to play the teams in championship in Ukraine is almost the same. We play 90% of the times in the last 30, 40 meters. And for us, the action of the right back and the left back was very, very important. We want to create doubts and the other team to use Ismaili and Dario in the same line, like Marlos and Bernard. And of course, to create this doubt is important. They play high in the pitch, and it's important to have Dario and Ismail, who were very, very strong offensively. and to create this relation with Marlos and with Bernard. But 90% of the games they play very high. Of course, in Champions League and in Europa League, it's important to be a little more careful because the teams play in the different way and sometimes when we have this necessity, if we attack in this side, Dario keep the position a little more down. But in 19% of the games, they are very high to create this doubt with the winger and to have freedom to go. One thing important is to understand if we play all the time in the last 40-30 meters, the position of the players and the position of the team should allow us to have a strong reaction when we lose the ball. And to play with the wingers inside allowed us in the moment when we lose the ball here to have a strong reaction. The players are near, and we don't want to allow the other team to have the possibility to counterattack. So one important thing, the reaction when we lose the ball. And like I said, the position of the team allowed us to be closer and to try to recover the ball immediately when we lose. This is when we lose the ball, but normally we press high all the time in Ukraine. How we make this? Here we keep the line of 4, the 2 midfielders, our number 10, our wingers, and we press one line of 4 with our striker and our number 10. Many games we put also Fred here, depend if they play here with the 1 or 2, but the team move with the ball. If the ball they play the ball on the right back, we press like this. With the striker, we try to close for the game don't change, and is our number 10, and these players close the pitch and the 2 corridors. With the Stepanenko, Fred close in diagonal, and the Marlos inside. But normally we play with our number 10 and our striker, Facundo and Tyson, when the ball is in the central corridor. When the ball is in the lateral corridor, we press like this, close the pitch and the 2 corridors with the midfielders all the time, closing the space in diagonal. In Champions League, of course, we decide don't press so high, but in the medium block, but with the same intentions, not so high in the pitch. When I arrived in Roma, I decided to play in the same system like in Shakhtar. I start with the 4-2-3-1 also, with the wingers inside. The same intentions like in Shakhtar. Here with the one difference, the teams in Italy press more high, so we have to find more solutions to start to build up with the high pressure. But I have to confess, I prefer when the teams press high. Is maybe more easy to try to find the space. About the formation, normally Paul Lopes. Here we start with Florenzi, Santon, like a central defenders Mancini, Smalling, and Kolarov or Spinazzola. In the first season, it was much more Kolarov. After, normally midfielders Cristante and Veretout, with more freedom for Veretout attack. And after here, normally Pellegrini, Zaniolo, Mkhitaryan in the Dzeko. After Zaniolo stopped to play because he had a injury, and I play here many times with the Kluivert or play here with the Pellegrini. In the middle of the season, I decided to change for 3 3 with 3 central defenders, 2 midfielders, the right back and the left back, 2 wingers inside, and one striker. If you see the system in the offensive moment, is exactly the same like when we play with the 4-2-3-1. What changed? It was in the defensive moment. And why I decided to change? Because the most of the teams in Italy had all the time, like us, 5 players to attacking the defensive line, and with the four, we had some problems to control the deep movements of the other teams. So we decided to put more one central defender, and it was more easy to control this moment. Another reason, it was because in the most of the times we have the initiative of the game, we play near to the other box the moment when we lose the ball. With the 3 central defenders, I thought to be more prepared for this moment. And in fact, after we start to play with this system, we start to suffer less goals. We had 7 victories and 1 draw. So I decided to play in the same system in the second season also, with the 3-4-3. So, like in the other system, this system is so important. The action of the central defenders when we start to build up. The difference is, in the other system, we make one of the midfielders to enter here or to enter here. And in this system, we have the 3 central defenders. We didn't have the necessity to make the central midfielders arrive near to the central defenders. And we keep here the 2 midfielders with the same intentions like in the other system. In this system here, it was clear, the right back and the left back with much more freedom, without any restriction in the offensive phase. But continue to say, the first phase, it was crucial for us, and we have here Ibanez in the first moment, Kolarov with big quality, and Mancini, Smalling here, or Ibanez, all players with a big courage to start to build even under pressure. I decided to change in Roma, of course, because of the characteristic of the championship, of the characteristics of the other teams. Also, and I didn't speak about this about the characteristics of our players. One of the important things when we changed the system, it was about also the action of Spinazzola and the importance of Spinazzola in this system. It was one of the players more important for us, because he's a very offensive player. He arrived with facility in the last 30 minutes, and I think we won with this change. But we didn't change offensively. We didn't change too much. But I have to confess, I prefer the 4-2. 3-1, or this moment I'm not working, then I'm watching a lot games. I can play also with the 4-3-3 in this moment, because the conclusion is the same. The intentions of the team can be the same, even if I play with the 4-3-3. So I have no doubt in the next team. You will see I play in 4-2-3-1 or in 4-3-3.